Hey guys, I'm back. I've got barrel and blade for, what month is it, Aiden? It's March.
Yeah.
It's March. Barrel and blade for March 2020. Aiden is hanging out with me. He's playing a little Fallout, so you may hear some super mutants in the background. I can't guarantee anything right now. I love this knife from Monthly Knife Club. This is not the newest DEF CON Bladeworks knife that Monthly Knife Club has sent out in the Onyx, but it's one of my favorites. We're going to use it for the unboxing today. We've got a handful of items pulled out of the box here. We have a Pass It On 10, if anybody would like to hook themselves up with 10% off their first barrel and blade box. So there you go. The box here is concealed, and we are getting the level 2 box, which has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 items in it. All sorts of different things. So what we will do is, let's see. The level 2 box this month has everything the level 1 box has and adds 2 items. Sometimes the level 2 box, as I'm fond of reminding you guys, has like better, more improved versions of what comes in level 1. Sometimes it has the same stuff from level 1 and adds. Sometimes level 1, level 2 has different stuff. It's just it's really cool the way Barrel and Blade does it. It's not like some boxes. They do it very uniquely sometimes. So what I will do is I will go straight down the card and we'll look at everything in here in order, and we'll let you know. And to start off, we're going to be looking at a watch by Timex. It's Timex Expedition. I have not worn anything besides my G-Shock satellite time updated, and for the life of me, I have no idea where it is. Anybody seen my watch?
No.
Lately? No? I got this in 2015 because military operations, you need very precise timing. And this has that whole radio update thing, and it's, to the satellite nuclear chronoton, Doc Brown synced time. It's been very reliable for me for a very long time. I really liked having it. Like I said, I haven't bought a new watch since then. Let's take a look at what this Timex Expedition Base Shock Chronograph watch, MSRP of $62, has for us. It has a resin case, resin strap, Indiglo. I love Indiglo. I can't even open the box. That's how good it is. It actually looks very similar. It says Shock. It's not a G-Shock, but just a Shock. It's got a nice color to it. Very bright and easy to read. It's very light. It's a hell of a lot lighter than this thing. One of the things I like about this is that it is solar powered, and it's got a long life on the solar battery, so I'm not exactly sure how this is powered, but let me see if we can get it dark right over the camera and give the Indiglo a hit. There we go. Very nice bright Indiglo. It really is a very light watch, and I have a feeling that Aiden will be claiming this as soon as he sees it, and he takes a break from playing. Water resistant to 100 meters, scratch resistant face, stopwatch, countdown timers, multiple alarms. Let's see. And you know what? I gotta say, I think the brown reminds me of leather, even though it's, we know it's not. But let's see, what do we got here? So, yep, that's where the mode switch is. I love how easy it is to read this. That's one of the complaints I have about this one, is that it has the black background with the kind of the white numbers. I love that this one is the opposite. Timer, alarm 1, alarm 2, alarm 3. And I think this has world time too. Maybe. I don't know, but very, very easy to read. I don't know what I'm looking. Oh, okay. Hold to set. What am I setting? I don't know what I'm setting. I don't want to set anything right now. I want to... It's not March 19th. It's not 2014. I will set this some other time. Yeah, so it has time 1, time 2, so it does have like a world time setting. Time zones, you know, you can set different time zones for it. I think that's pretty nice watch, actually. What does that have to do with concealment? I don't know. But it is just a nice watch to have. So this goes, and I like it. How much wrist time is it going to get compared to this guy? I don't know. I am a creature of habit, and this is a nearly indestructible watch. This one will definitely go into I like it. I'll have to read the whole instruction manual and everything, but definitely a cool, usable watch. Not like a bright red one. What do I remember that bright red watch?
I don't know. I think it's in my room.
Okay. All right. Next, we've got a wristwatch compass for $6. $6 seems excessive to me for this. Fits most watch bands. The real thing here would be, does it fit on this Timex? Because if it doesn't, that would be funny. Does it? Oh my god. No, it doesn't. It doesn't fit on the watch they send. Really? Okay. That's kind of humorous. So, Timex is the brand that makes this watch. It doesn't fit on the Timex watch that they send out. Okay, this might be something that they want to check into. I'm just saying, before you include these in the same box. I've never liked having one of these little slip-on compasses, but right, it's accurate. I know that North is that way, so it is telling the truth in terms of direction. But $6 seems a lot. It says it's luminous. Let's test that out here. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, this is the kind of item I don't really like. I'd rather you send me a real compass than one of these little things. But then again, if the theme is concealed, you know, it goes on the watch, but just not the watch they gave you, I guess. So we'll put that in don't like it right there. This needs to go over here for like it. Okay. Next on the card, we've got the CRKT Gung Ho with an MSRP of $50. Now, I don't know if I've seen the Gung Ho or not. To be honest, I'm not sure. I don't think I have. But it looks pretty nice, actually, right out of the package. You know what? It kind of reminds me of... I don't know. I don't know if I've seen this one or not. I don't know if I've reviewed it. A little sticky right there. But so G10, and what I'm assuming is stainless steel for the price of what they're saying on the handle and everything. It's a little guy. It's comfortable. I mean, it is a little guy. As you can see, the clip is reversible for tip up or tip down, but no left or right. It is what it is. Got a spring assist at work. A little slow. Might just need to break in there. I can feel it's got some grease and stuff in the works, but it feels a little slow and sticky there, probably because of the grease that lubricates everything up there. I know that's counterintuitive to say it feels slow because of the grease, but it's a thick, sticky grease that keeps the spring well lubricated so that when you flick the spring, it does that. Feels like a PVD finish on all the metal work. Deep carry pocket clip. G10 is done really nicely. Nice, you know, EDC type carry. What else do we have here? The Outburst Fire Safe Actuation System. So it's the name of the spring assist. So what it really is a torsion bar inside the handle going into, there it is, see that? There it is. Similar to the Benchmade nitrous system that they don't really use anymore, but similar to it. And what else do we have here? A little CRKT thing. That might have been my fault. It's a very small blade. You have to make sure you're cutting with the blade and not trying to cut with the handle of the knife. When you cut with the actual blade, it works pretty well. Oh, good. I checked for a minute to make sure the microphone was on. Pull through. Pretty good, actually. And then finally a slice. Very nicely done. Now, this seemed a little bit off-center. Right out of the package there. Quite a bit off-center, actually. Let's just... Is there any blade? No, there's a little bit of blade play there, so there's a little bit of room to tighten it up. It's not thrilling me. If you see that centering there, but let's give it the old spine whack. No stickiness on the lock. Centering was off a little bit to begin with. Still opens nicely. Same amount of blade play. Lock is still sturdy and at the same place, so it's, MSRP of 50. I guarantee you can find this probably for 25 or 30 if you look online. Although that spring gets easier and easier every time you open it. Nice action. So, I'm probably going to put this in, I don't know, matte or I like it. I mean, it's not a bad knife. For $50, definitely not. I mean, I'm sure it's Chinese alphabet soup steel. I don't see it off the top of my, head here. But I'm sure that, when I put the text in, we'll find out that it is, in fact, 9CR13, 8CR13, something like that. I like it. It's a good knife. It's engineered well. Yeah, it's got a little centering problem, but if it's at a good price, not the $50 MSRP for this, it's not bad. I'm not sure I would carry it too much, but for a nice small EDC piece, not bad. So we'll put that in like it. Moving on, the Zippo hand warmer for $22.95. Now, this came in a box once before. I don't remember what the box was. Honestly, it could have been EDC box, the EDC gear. It could have been another barrel and blade. I don't remember. This package just keeps coming apart instead of opening. I don't remember exactly, seriously, it just keeps coming apart instead of opening. I don't remember exactly what box it came in, but I had not used it, and a lot of people said, no, you gotta try it, you gotta use it, it's a good product. And then winter came, and I finally got a chance to use it. And when I did, it was amazing how well it worked. I had my little fears about my hand catching on fire in my pocket with something like this, generating actual physical heat. A gas-based heater in my pocket, but it really worked well. This has got to be an old package. I mean, all right, there we go. So it's a really interesting, if you're not familiar with it, it's a really interesting little device. It doesn't generate its own flame, but it uses a flame to generate heat for you. So it's got a little measuring cup for some Zippo fuel. All right, and you fill this up, and then
that is a giant lighter.
It's not a lighter. It looks like a lighter, but it's not. This one, since it's chrome, collects fingerprints like crazy. The other one is white. You fill this up with fuel here, based on the measuring cup that you have, and then You put this on top, and then you light this, and it generates a very low flame. You close it up to keep that part contained, and it just makes heat. It just generates heat. And you put it in this little bag. Seems crazy to me. It really did. Could put a flaming object inside a bag, inside your pocket, but it is safe. It works. You know, it makes heat, and it works for a long time too. There's instructions you should read through and follow to the letter, but it really does work. It's amazing to me how this thing works. So, what do they say the MSRP on this is? Did I read it? $22.95. I've seen it for cheaper. That's the MSRP. But these things really are cool. The chrome one, I get nuts about fingerprints like that and stuff. The other one I have is a white one, which doesn't show, it's with a matte finish, doesn't show the fingerprints nearly as much. But this definitely goes, and I like it because it works. It really genuinely works. Once you get rid of the paranoid fear of bursting into flames because you have a flaming object in your pocket. It actually says you're not supposed to put it in your pocket. You're supposed to hold it in your hand. I'm joking about putting it in your pocket. Do not put it in your pocket. Just hold it in your hand in that little pouch. Hold it in the pouch so that you're not holding the bare metal. But it'll keep you warm. It really will. Next, we've got ritual energy bars. We've got 3 of them. Now it says $189. So is it $189 for 3 or $189 each? Because I could see somebody charging you $189 for one of these at some fancy nutrition place. But I don't know if I would, you know, I think $189 for 3 is a fair price. I don't know what the actual price is, but it says each one of these has 100 milligrams of natural caffeine from organic green coffee, gluten and dairy free, and only 70 calories. Now, since we have 2 peanut butter and chocolate, I think, you know, the only right thing to do is to try one of them. So let's see, what do they look like? They look like your standard energy bar. You know, they smell good. They taste kind of like, you know, like a it tastes like an old Power Bar, but without the chewing on wet concrete, semi-cured concrete texture. But if this was the whole size of the energy bar, I'd be happy to eat one of these. This is not bad at all. I'm still going to put it in meh, because I think the price is outrageous if it's $189 for one of these things. But there you go. Not bad. Plus, I just gave myself another 100 milligrams of caffeine. So, woohoo, Aiden, you are so screwed tonight. I demand all of the dad attention.
Yeah.
Let's move on. The Arcturus Sniper Veil for $15. I lost the Sniper Veil. Where's the Sniper Veil? There it is. You know what this looks like in the bag? One of those, you know, people do those kits where they have like the yarn and I don't know what it's called. They do the pattern with the colors. I've seen people do them. So it is a multicam. That's multicam. Okay. Multicam Sniper Veil, 100% cotton, 48 by 40. It's made in Pakistan. Pakistan, a name you can trust. Let's see. You know the first thing I'm going to do with this? Smells like military gear. You know, I'm going to make a huge mess out of my building desk. Opening this up. So one side is pretty much just tan with a few specks of green, and the other side is the printed pattern side, which you know is not. It doesn't strike me as multicam. I'm sorry. It's more of a East German kind of, I don't know, it's not multicam. This is not a multicam pattern as far as I'm concerned, or multicam colors. But look, I made a huge mess, but that's okay. Here's paintbrush, here's compass. Okay. So I've got it right over the camera lens, so you can see kind of what your visibility is through it. Looking at other stuff. I mean, literally right over the camera lens, there it is. A little bit away, there it is. It's draped over you. Its ability to camouflage other things. There it is. You know, I can come up with some uses for it. $15, not bad. I like this side better than this side though, because this is not multicam. It's made in Pakistan, so what would they know about multicam anyway? These are not multicam colors. This is not whatever, but I can make something out of this veil. We've got one item left, Arcturus gun fabric wrap for $6. Now, the good and the bad. Okay, so this is 2 inches by 20 feet. $6. You can get this exact same thing in the first aid section for half the price. It's called Coflex. It is not going to be in this cool camouflage pattern, but you can camo it up yourself. And this is good stuff overall. I mean, this stuff does great stuff for you. Great. I mean, like, so you can use this for building shelters. You can use this in a first aid capacity. This is great. It sticks to itself. You know, this has replaced ace bandages. You can use this in place of actual cloth bandages because it sticks to itself, and it will apply compression to, you know, wrap wounds and stuff. You can use this to secure splints. You can use this to actually build stuff out in the woods. You know, you bind sticks or things together. You can use this for a lot. If you don't need this particular camouflage pattern on it, though, you can buy generic brand Coflex, or I forgot what the generic name for it is, at Walmart for half the price, though. Get the exact same thing, because that's really all it is. They're just selling this as gun fabric wrap for $6. $2 or $3 a spool for the exact same thing, though, and it'll do exactly what this does. You can, you know, in fact, if you want to take the time to do it, you can get the other stuff, wrap your rifle in it, and then take some Sharpies or something like that, and create a camouflage pattern that exactly matches the area you're going to. It doesn't take all that long to do, and that way you always have an exactly perfect camouflage pattern and colorway for wherever you are, whatever the terrain is, whatever the environment is. This is convenient because it's printed for you, but if you're in a very green area, for example, this is not going to work. But this stuff, as a material, forget what's printed on it, is very, very useful. So this is going to go, and I like it. So overall, of the, what did it say, 7 items? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, over half the items right here in like it. We've got another 2 items in meh, and then we've got the 1 item in don't like it. It's the little compass. If the little compass had fit on the Timex, it might have gone in meh instead of don't like it. But I don't know. The things in like it, though, this is a really good quality watch. You probably find it for a little bit less than the MSRP price, though. If Aiden doesn't use it, I'm sure I will. The knife, the squid, that's what it reminds me of. Reminds me a little bit of the CRKT squid on some of their other smaller knives. But good quality knife, but again, $50. I'm sure you can find it for less. The Zippo hand warmer works really, really well. And this stuff can be worth its weight in gold. It's really light, by the way. That's why it's a funny joke to me. Can be worth its weight in gold, though. You know, when you're out there, and so many different uses. This veil, I don't know. You know, I'm sure anybody with half an imagination can find some good uses for it. The colors are really bright, though, and not quite a multicam as far as I'm concerned. But regardless of that, you throw this in with some, I mean, what I would do is just make it OD green with some Rit fabric dye and just tone the whole thing down and use it for a multitude of other things. These, like I said, they're good. They're not terrible, but $189 for one of these, that seems a bit much. And then we already talked about this thing. So, interesting box. What do you guys think? What do, likes, dislikes, comments? What do you guys think of this box? Seems a little different to me than some of the past boxes we've seen from Barrel and Blade. I'm really liking Barrel and Blade overall. This seems like now it is concealed, so it's all kind of stuff that is smaller, fits in your pocket, or helps hide you in one way or the other. I get it. But what do you guys think? How do you feel about that? Curious. So, I welcome all of your comments, whether they are friendly towards what's in the box or not. Don't forget, there is that whole Pass It On 10 if you're interested in starting a Barrel and Blade subscription of your own. Wish they'd send that out. I want that. But Barrel and Blade, good company to deal with. Really like them. Them and Battle Box right on up there. Some of my longest running subscriptions. So I am really curious though, because this box seems so different to me for what I'm used to seeing from Barrel and Blade. I'm really curious to see what you guys are gonna say for what's in here. I'm really interested in trying this one too, just taste wise, but I don't want to overdo it right now, and two of them at once. So please share your opinions in the comments. I'm really looking forward to it. Going to see how well this does over at Tree Point Alpha tomorrow, I guess. In the meantime, remember that you guys are all totally awesome. Appreciate every single one of you. And I'll be back again real soon.